Want to hit me with that last time on HVR?
Yeah, what happened last time? We arrived at Aston, make that joke again, which is a part of Janswick, which I think might be next on our journey, but that's besides the point. Aston is all shuttered down. People are not in the streets except for our blacksmith that named Mike Till, who was working the forge. Demons have been attacking the town. They landed in the west. No disappearances yet, but it's only a matter of time.
We got one.
Yeah, we found a
killed
landing
one.
spot, and we found out that we can use the stones to scan the area, or at least I can, because I'm special magic boy.
Yeah, that's so frustrating to me.
Oh, sore loser.
I'm over here with, like, god magic, and you're just, like, real magic.
It's just like real life. I was born into my abilities, and
I merely adopted them.
Hail Mary adopted them. I was born in the magic. Anyway, so yeah, we can use the stone to scan the area for demons and track them, which is very helpful. And we ended up killing the demon. Unfortunately, Henry, I'm gonna call him a good friend. We went out to drink with him that one time. He got himself all scratched up, and we kind of saved his life. And yeah, good sesh.
You have an off-screen drink with him, and now he's a good friend.
Yeah, sure.
Dear friend.
We made him buy, so it's like, it's only fair that I call him a friend.
You know what? Yeah, that is fair.
Also, we took the demon's stone, and we also took its head.
Yes, that was something we discussed this morning.
Yes.
So yes, any comments on the wider scope of why you're heading off to Blackcastle?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Blackcastle. Make them open the gates. Stop being closed, is what I have to say to Blackcastle. Because it's time to sally forth and fight back the demonic horde, gang. Good intro, right?
Good intro.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you guys continue your day's travel. You guys have made it to the coast. It is all black stone, a pumice beach, much like you would see on like volcanic islands. Goes along the shore, the bottom of which has been cut away by the waves, slowly lapping. The water's pretty calm, but there is a thick fog over it that has rolled off onto the uneven ground around you. Up to one side there are tall, dark mountains. Your pace is a little more slow going once you get to the shore due to the uneven ground, but after about an hour and a half of travel, you guys make it to Blackport, which is a small semicircle of sparsely placed cottages. You can see a simple wooden dock going out over the water, and it seems like people are just kind of going about their town life. You would guess a couple hundred people live here. It's not that big looking of a settlement.
Do we see the Blackcastle?
Looking that way, you can see lightly in the fog a single tower. It's not super high up or anything.
Dorman,
Yeah.
do you think we passed it?
No, I think we would know if we hit it.
All right. Well, let's keep going then. We haven't found what we're looking for.
Yeah. So we kind of head down to town, and I'm kind of looking around. I didn't expect much, because I was told that nobody really lived in the port, but at the same time, damn, this is Greymont. It is not.
Greymont, it is not indeed.
So yeah, is there anybody in the street?
There's a lady standing off one side, like weaving baskets. It looks like some people are preparing a fishing boat down at the dock, and the occasional person's just walking from building to building.
Okay, well that's good. That means, they're not all shuttered inside, so that's good.
Unless they should be shuttered inside.
Oh yeah.
So as you walk into town, or within like 40 feet of the outermost buildings, you both get like a magical shiver. Looking around, you notice that there are guideposts spaced at even spacing along the exterior of the town with old runes carved into them.
All right. That's something I want to roll something on. Oh shit, where are my dice?
My dice.
One second.
So, I'm gonna guess that these are anti-magic runes. off of my limited knowledge of magic.
I upgraded to a new desk, and I forgot to move my dice in with me.
But then how do you even use your computer without the dice?
Well, unfortunately, I work a soul-sucking job. Okay, what do we have to roll on these posts? Arcana?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana. Sharing that magical knowledge.
I got a 5.
I'll assist him,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Second
Yeah.
roll is a 10.
You guys look at them and kind of banter back and forth for a moment, and the best you guys can come up with, it seems like some kind of like magical ward. You would presume that it is there to like protect the village.
What do you think, Grumilda?
I've heard that Blackcastle has a fair number of magical protections around it, just from the time of the Empire. It wouldn't surprise me if when, after the burning, this village was founded, they set up some level of protection here.
I mean, Blackcastle is the magical home of the Empire, right? The magic home.
Correct.
So I kind of shrug.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I would suggest just don't start any fights.
I've never started a fight in my entire life. I have simply... Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as a very friendly person.
Yeah, what he said.
You get a good laugh out of Dorman at your not starting fights comment.
What?
It seems not like in a like he doesn't believe you way, but in like it's a funny, accurate statement of Thiradin actually doesn't start fights.
Let it be known that Dormant is only here because we started a fight. So...
Engrin started a fight and pulled you into it.
It was honor. It was
yeah,
a duel.
sure, honor. So yeah, I kind of like head into town, and do the villagers give us weird looks?
Not really. They kind of are just like, oh, okay. Like one or two people look with like a mild curiosity, but there's no shock at seeing people here.
Yeah, sure.
And they all just kind of carry about their lives.
So yeah, I ride my horse up to one of them, and I kind of gesture towards the road that I believe leads to the aforementioned Blackcastle. And I ask them, you know, is this the path we take?
Oh, yes. Up to Blackcastle, I presume.
Oh no, Greymont.
Ah, well, no, then you're going to want to turn back around.
I apologize.
and head that way.
I'm jesting. It's been a long couple days on the road. So yes, Blackcastle, that way?
Yes.
I roll up next to him. Hi, yeah. We're new here. I'm Engrin. This is my cousin Thiradin. What's your name?
There it is.
Remy.
Oh, hi, Remy. How's it going?
Oh, it's going all right.
All right.
Well, we won't take up any more of your time, Rami.
Remy, do you know,
Remy.
do you know if there are people who live farther west of here? Kind of on the beach?
Not that I know of. No.
Any secret magic cults around?
All right, Remy, you have a nice day, okay?
All right.
I kind of like look at Angry and like, hey, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't. Maybe, hey, bud.
Remy's just kind of standing there with like a light smile watching you two.
Thiradin, we're not going straight to the castle. We have to go west first. Come on.
Okay, no. We should probably go straight to the castle.
But they're not even... No, we have to go find the...
Look, I get what you're trying to do, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of important that we announce ourselves.
Umford.
I don't think Umford's here.
No, Romilda came instead.
Oh, yeah.
Umford stayed at home.
What?
Look,
I don't remember that.
Engrin, I read it. I read it in a young lordling's guide to diplomacy, okay? You always have to introduce yourself to the local magistrates. Very important.
Okay, fine.
And I kind of like tap my temple,
Hi.
like, look at me, huh?
I mean, we can't split the party.
Yeah, but if I just say that my cousin's out gallivanting about your lands, it could be war. You know what I'm saying?
I'm harmless.
Okay, we can have
I barely
dead
even know
demon
like
that
2
stack
spells.
cards. And I kind of looked at Ingrid and I say, look, if you want to go romp around in the west, I mean, be my guest, but just try not to be gone too long, right? Like,
What do you think, Dorman? Should we go do that, or should we go talk to some lords?
What would Dorman say? 1 second.
I'm Dormand, is what Dormand would say.
Dormant. No, remind me again what you saw in your dream.
Well, there was a beach, and there was you, and there was that young man.
After being on the beach.
Yeah, there was the young man who ran past, and I followed him, and we ran through a rock face, and we walked down a hall, and there was a bunch of carvings in the stone, and we came across a room with an old man, and he saw me, and he touched my chest, and I woke up.
Nice.
I don't remember what he said, but I think the young man's name was like Frederick something. Frederick Tone, something like that.
As you've gotten here, your memory feels more clear, but it hasn't, like, snapped into, like, vivid.
Should we go? Or should we go with them?
Engrin, you're obviously wanting... Oh, sorry, Dormant. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but,
He looks at you, just like a little, like, yeah, all right.
No, please, go. Go ahead. Oh, I did it. It did it again.
He's just looking at you, eyebrow raised now.
No. And I can put my hands up, like, look. It's all yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Thiradin, I think...
So,
I'm just kind of... And I kind of, like... I kind of, like... I pretend to, like, sew my lips shut and just kind of... I go over to Romilda.
yeah, he just, like, sits on his horse and just watches you until you walk away.
I'm whistling the entire time.
Your cousin sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been more interested in the goings-on lately. I don't know what that's about.
I think it's a good thing ultimately, but kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
Hey, that's my cousin.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No offense. I mean, anyways, I think
I mean, I agree, but... Anyway, okay, keep going.
I don't know, mages are dodgy, in my experience. I think if we can just show up at the table, it might get their attention in a way that knocking on the front door won't necessarily.
Alright, then let's go.
He looks kind of quizzically back at the rest of the group, and then over at you.
I feel like they should come with.
Yeah, best not to split up.
I'm gonna go try and convince Romilda.
By all means.
Romilda!
Oh, that sounds fun.
And then I spoke up, and then he spoke, and it wasn't fun. It was actually quite awkward. I don't think Dormant likes me very much.
It does sound awkward. I don't know why I said fun.
Maybe he likes me. I don't know. He's a hard man to read.
He is.
Anyway, just another classic Thiradin fumble.
Hey.
Romilda, I think that we should go find the mages.
Isn't that what we're doing?
Yeah, but I think they're going to be a lot more useful to us than the lords.
No, but aren't the mages lords? Aren't lords mages? Isn't that the whole point of Blackcastle?
And I think that
Blackcastle is kind of ran by the mages. There's
but these guys
really like lord.
I've got a good feeling about the guys we're trying to look for.
You
I think
want us to go to the west to look for your dream spot.
Yep. And I think that me and
Thiradin.
Dorman will need you guys to convince them.
Thiradin, didn't you find me from your little dream spot?
Yeah, I did, but also...
See, that's an excellent point. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Our dreams right now are, what, 2 out of 2? Both have been prophetic, but also...
See, that sounds like good evidence on Engrin's side.
Look, yeah, thank you, but at the same time... Shit. It's scary. I don't know if I like
Thiradin, you've already got 1 foot.
Sticking our fingers into dreams like this. I don't know if
you've already got 1 or 2 feet in the pool. You might as well just keep on getting in farther.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be there to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Fine, group consensus. Fine. I don't care.
All right. I didn't even have to roll for that one. That was easy. Let's go.
All right, excellent.
swear to God, if we get attacked by some weird magic creature instead of, sitting up in a castle, drinking and eating.
Suddenly the rocks shake, and you realize that the whole continent is one giant dragon.
And it has Tarrasques for claws.
And teeth. And eyes? That joke's fun, but requires a deep D&D monster lore knowledge. Anyways, you guys continue along the coast westward. After 45 minutes of traveling, you guys reach a spot where, Engrin, you're suddenly hit with a very intense deja vu. And looking around, you're still on horseback. The view's slightly different, and you're suddenly compelled to get off your horse, and you take a couple steps over off the path you were traveling.
Whoa, Silver.
Yeah?
Yeah, my horse's name is Silver now.
Okay. It's a black horse. But
Hell yeah. Shout out to Silver. But standing on an outcropping of rock, you look around, and you're in the exact spot from your dream that you woke up at.
Oh, Dorman? Did you get the same feeling that I just got?
Yeah, I've seen this place before.
All right, let's head in. Should we tie up the horses? Let's tie up the horses.
Wait, we're tying up the horses?
Yeah. We're going to go into a cave.
They're not going to be able to take the path we're about to take.
Oh, no, I'm
I
aware,
don't
but
think.
also, we sure we want to go in a cave?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we do. That's what we want.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine. And I reach down and I take out my boot flask and I take a drink. Let's go in a cave. Sure, why not?
Should I use, insight to follow the path? Or history, or...
It's not like we have a mission to do. It's not like we're just fate of the world in our hands. Not that I wanted
Thiradin.
to take the fate of the world in my hands
Thiradin.
anyway, but that was a you idea. But that's fine. Let's go in a cave.
Thiradin,
What?
calm down.
I'm calm.
Do you need me to splash some water in your face? Do you need a little drinky?
Behind Thiradin, Silva holds up her canteen and offer.
Yeah, I grab it.
No, I don't need you to splash. Where did you get? And I turn around.
I open it. And I start, pouring it towards him.
I'm just
Come
pouring
on.
it on the ground in front of me.
No. I'm, about to pour it, but you gotta get your mouth in front of it.
No, I don't need that. I need this. And I reach down and take... I got my own. Let's go, gang. Let's go
All right.
play in a cave.
All right, I
Sure,
toss the
nothing
wine.
bad happens.
I toss the wine back to Silva.
She catches it, throws it back over her shoulder. You guys can all tie up your horses. Engrin, roll me a history with advantage.
13.
All right. Engrin, as you start walking along the shore over to where you spoke with Dorman for the first time, you can then look inland and walk along the same path that you followed. Frederick something. It's a uneven, not really marked path. You only know it by the stones you recognize along the way, the occasional slightly odd outcropping. And after a bit of hiking into the mountains, you all reach a small clearing full of stone pillars and outcroppings that look natural. Roll me another history.
16.
Oh, as you went from the shore to the mountains, it went from a rough porous pumice to a granular basalt.
Do we get any radiation poisoning?
You do not. There's a bit of magic in the air. Just this whole region feels more tense with it. It might just be the feeling of this quiet, foggy beach and these big, quiet mountains. You don't really hear any animals about, but there's something in the air around here.
This isn't ominous at all, I say, as I take another drink of my flask.
Oh, I thought it was kind of ominous.
Thanks, Henry. Yeah. Really picked up on that one, bud.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, hold on. Let me backtrack that. You're right. It feels very ominous, Henry.
Thank you.
Yes.
And with that, you guys reach this small valley of natural occurring outcroppings. And what was that history roll?
16.
That'll be enough. You step forward, and you know that everybody will need to follow in this pattern very specifically.
Do exactly as I do.
And with that, Engrin starts bobbing and weaving around in a strange sort of rhythmic pattern between the outcroppings.
We could have been at the castle, drinking, feasting, getting to know interesting people.
Pay attention.
Romilda and Dorman and the rest of the gang are just gonna like Romilda will step forward first, and then Dorman, and then Sylvan and Henry follow suit. And they're just like walking single file behind you as you walk through the stuff.
Well, I'm doing that too. I don't want to stay behind.
Thiradin brings up the rear. As you guys go through this, you all feel a kind of lifting of that tension in the air, and it feels like the fog is thinning somewhat, and by the time that you are done, there's like a lightness, almost. You don't feel any of the tension, any of the ominous sense that you got before. It's almost as if you've passed through some kind of veil or something.
Or something.
Or something. Who's to say? Engrin, you come to a stop in front of a small natural outcropping, and you place your palm across the stone, and you remember that the boy's name was in fact Frederick Tone.
Oh, I was right. Nice. I only wrote down his first name.
Wonderful. You remember that the boy had done exactly as you've done, but he placed his hand on the stone and said his name before walking through.
Oh. Engrin Ai.
Oh, good. He's talking to rocks.
You feel a shiver go through your hand and up your arm.
And I
through
will
your whole body.
dive through the wall.
Thiradin, you see over the shoulders of everybody else, Engrin step forwards and through the stone itself.
I want it to be like really aggressive though. Like almost like a jump.
You see Engrin dive forwards through the stone wall. Romilda step forwards and... All right. As she places her hand on the stone. Romilda Greymont. And she briskly steps forwards, not quite so gung-ho. And then Dorman steps forwards and places his hand on the stone. Goes, Dorman Hutch. Takes a much slower, even-keeled step through. Silva steps forwards, silvily, and quickly walks through. Henry places his hand on the stone, looks back towards you nervously,
You're probably
and kind
gonna
of just
die.
shakes his head a little bit. You say that? Oh.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
He closes his eyes and looks away.
I kind of give him a shrug. But you'll probably be fine. Or you might die. I don't... have fun. Bye.
Henrik Rylan. And he steps forwards nervously.
Oh, he mispronounced his name. And he gets evaporated.
I'm at yellow.
Yeah.
And then it's just you there.
All alone. I walk over to the stone and I put my hand on it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess my name is... Okay, so this is actually difficult, and I'm saying this all out loud to myself. Because I guess, technically, my name is... Is it going off of, like... I don't understand how magic works. Is this going off of a legal basis, or like, magical, innate with the earth? Thiradin Ossran! And I kind of, like, I kick the wall to see if my foot goes through.
Yeah, you give a hard kick, and you lose your balance in your kick, and definitely like stumble forwards a little bit through the wall.
Definitely.
Engrin, you step through. It is pitch black on the other side. You remember there being a spiral staircase right here, so you have that knowledge to aid you as you enter pure darkness.
I probably have a torch, right?
Presumably so.
Well, let's light that bad boy up.
You are getting the torch out of your bag when suddenly Romilda steps forwards and bumps into your back. Oh, Engrin?
Hi. Yep. Hi. I'm getting my torch out. Don't worry.
Okay, maybe be quick about it.
Yeah, well, it's dark. I gotta find it, and I gotta find my flint and steel and all that. It's dark in here. Do you know, like, a spell that casts some light
At this point, you can attempt to light your torch, but your flint and steel make no spark and the torch will not light. It feels like maybe there's something odd about that. Does control flames let you?
Only if the flame already exists. All right, well then I guess I'll just start going towards that that staircase that I know where it is.
Yeah, you guys are on the top landing of the staircase. You just kind of have to step forwards in the darkness.
Yeah.
Feeling your way along the stone wall. Will the torch not light? And then Dorman steps through. Hey, it's dark.
Yeah, the torch won't light.
Right, handy here.
No, my tinderbox won't even spark.
Making magic?
I don't have any light magic or fire. Well, I can control flame, but let's just go up this staircase. It'll be fine.
Down the staircase.
Just watch your step.
All right. Sure. And then Silva steps through and... hey, guys?
There's no light. Get over it.
Okay. Is it supposed to not have light?
Yep.
And then Henry steps through and...
Shh.
Oh, God, I'm dead.
Hey,
Oh,
Henry.
no.
Henry.
Yes.
There's a staircase in front of you. We're going up it.
We're going up the staircase.
Don't worry about it.
It is a staircase going down.
We're going down the staircase. Don't worry about it.
Are we going up or down the staircase?
We're going down the staircase. Follow my voice.
Okay. And then Thiradin, you step through.
And or Ossia, I say as I fall through the wall.
Yeah, you fall into Henry.
Oh no, do we all fall?
Roll me. Thinking about how I want to do this.
I'm a detriment to the party.
But you're our detriment to the party.
Oh. Actually, Henry's the detriment to the party. He's the one that got fucked up in the fight.
Hey man, he tanked for you, so like...
He tanked for me! Yeah, okay.
You could have been taking those hits.
Nuh-uh. I chose not to.
Yeah, everybody gets kind of knocked forwards and jostled a bit. At this point, Engrin, Romilda, and Dorma would definitely have to be on the stairs, just for the space of it, and Silva's definitely getting jostled forwards towards the stairs. So roll me dex saves.
Oh, 16.
I got a 15. I have 15.
All right. So Romilda does good. Henry does surprisingly well. He got an 18. Dorman got an 8 though, and Silva got a 5. So I guess Engrin, Romilda, you guys get bumped by Dorman and Silva tumbling down a little bit. Dorman just kind of like does that like fast down the steps. It's not particularly quiet at all, just banging armor on stone before he catches himself. And Silva reaches out, grabbing onto you and Romilda, halting your fall. After a second of everybody getting footing, Henry goes, so why is it supposed to be dark?
Yes.
And so tight? What a spacious cavern you've found.
Follow us down the stairs and just don't worry about it.
And I whisper in Henry's ear, watch where you put your hands. I guess, actually, no, he's in front
say
of me,
as you're
isn't he?
behind him.
Oh, man.
I hate this.
I still whisper it, damn it. If he turns around.
He goes, oh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, do you have any light producing spells that you can find, Thiradin?
I cast Blade Ward.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
Yeah. Blade Ward. You heard me.
I mean, if you want to cast Blade Ward,
I
for
cast
sure, man.
Vicious Mockery on Henry.
No. You don't happen to have Flaming Sphere, would you?
I do.
Wait, really?
Not.
Okay.
Not.
I was like, I don't think... Do you have second level spells yet?
Yeah, I do. I have Charm
Okay.
Person, Dissonant Whispers, and Healing Word.
Yeah, you guys can make your way slowly but surely down the steps. Engrin, you remember it took a couple minutes to get down the steps? They go quite deep.
Sure.
but now it's taking like a good 10, 15 just in your shambling. But eventually you get to the bottom of the steps and you can feel that it opens up into a larger chamber. You remember that this is a T-intersection of these like 15-foot wide, very tall, arched hallways.
Is there light now?
There is not.
It's still very dark.
All right, let's go down the hallway.
Suddenly, a orb of light appears above you guys. Roll me a, I guess, Dex or Con of your choice, depending on if you want to look away from what's happening or if you want to be able to see what suddenly
I'm
pops up.
definitely
ahead of you.
averting my eyes. 8.
Henry just got a nat 20.
Go fuck yourself, Henry.
This is
What am I
motherfucker.
rolling?
A Dex or a Con save to not be blinded.
Got an 8.
Oh, hey, twinsies, huh?
No, cousins.
Cousins.
Cousins sees. Yeah, a orb of mage light suddenly appears in front of you all. You're both taken aback by the light, and yeah, you know, it hurts. It's that bright light suddenly, and you can see that somebody is standing there, but you can't see anything clearly.
Hello?
It's the White Wizard.
And just who would you be? Wait, no, not that voice. Sorry.
And who?
And who would you be?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Don't think I won't do it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking
Do it
I'll
then.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. And who would you be?
I'm Engrin Ai. This is my cousin Thiradin and our party. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? We're new here.
We're new here.
This place came to me in a dream.
You're new. Wait, I've known you.
I'm readying my bow.
And the figure steps forwards. They grab a hold of your chin, Engrin, and like roughly kind of manhandle your face around looking at it. Everything's still a little blurry, but as your vision comes into focus, you realize that this is the old dude who
Oh yeah,
hit you on the chest.
I saw you in my dream, and I just had to come.
You were the scryer.
I don't know what that means, but is it magic? And if so, it sounds cool.
What? Who are you all? Romilda takes a step forwards. Romilda Greymont holds out her hand. Greymont? All right. And
Everyone else, you want to introduce yourselves to the nice man?
Not particularly.
Well, I already told him your name, Thiradin.
yes, Thiradin. He did indeed.
Okay.
This is Henry and Silva and Dorman. And yeah, you know, the demons are back. I figured you could help.
Yes.
What's your name?
Pauline Theron.
Sorry, but what?
Pauline Theron.
Could you spell that?
Pauline.
Pauline. Pauline. Theron. Therin.
Wait, hold on.
Pauline.
The Great Wizard's name is Pauline. And I kind of look at Henry and kind of like nudge him like.
Oh my god.
I was this close to making it an Aunt Pearl reference from Beverly Hillbillies.
Is he an old man or an old woman?
He's an old dude.
Pauline. I am Pauline the White Mage.
His face goes still and he turns to you and you see an amount of power in his eyes that, you know, if this was like an RPG, he would have like the big skull next to his name don't fuck with me.
I nudge Henry and I go, knock it off. Come on.
Henry just kind of turns to
Have
you
some
like
respect.
slack-jawed.
And then I do the thing where I point at him with my thumb and just kind of shake my head like kids these days, you know?
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Pauline.
Thank you. Right. So you've come for an alliance against the demons. That's good.
Yep. Uh-huh.
He just kind of nods to you and turns to Romilda. Right, so, ma'am, let us go meet, discuss things not in the hall. And he turns away, starts leading you guys down the hallway.
Yeah.
Unless you guys say anything. I don't like this.
No, let's go down the hall.
Cool. There is a winding network of these 15 feet wide, 30 foot tall arched hallways. The walls are covered in carved pictures of different events throughout history and other scenery that might be legends, might be actual things that happened. You see battles with dragons and great wars and big castles and daring sea adventures.
And the Grovehold sigil.
You do, at one point, reach that same carving that you saw.
I say out loud, "Hey, that's my sword."
Pauline stops and turns back towards you, and they look at the engraving, and then look back at you, and then look at the sword on your back, the handle of which they can see, and then look back at the engraving, dumbstruck, and you...
Oh yeah, we're from Grovehold. I forgot to say that. Well, me and Thiradin at least.
You're from Grovehold.
Yep.
Huh.
You know of Grovehold?
Oh, yeah, we helped build it.
Wait, you built it?
Yeah.
You were around for that?
Well, not me, but, we, the greater we, the royal we, motions around at the building.
Wait, the royal we?
We don't... Oh, yeah, I guess you...
Like the Osias?
We as in them, I don't... It's
Look,
a tense
man,
thing.
I need you to start making some sense real quick. Who exactly are you?
Me, I'm one of the archmages here.
Okay, and what's that exactly? And where's here exactly?
This is Blackcastle.
No, Blackcastle is back there, and I kind of point in a random direction.
No, Blackcastle is right here. And he just waves his arms in a big arc around him. Where did you think you were going?
Okay, but
Wait.
Time out. But then what the hell is the big castle?
This is the castle.
Did we just come in a side entrance?
Yeah, did you not? How did... You guys really don't know what you're doing here, huh?
Is that really all we did? Did we just come in the back door? Wait, so are you telling us if we walked down the road from Blackport and walked to Blackcastle and came in the front door, we could have eventually gotten down here and met you anyways?
Yeah, I mean, there would have... Admittedly, you got our attention a little faster.
Okay, I'll take that.
Why do we have to say our name to the stone? I don't understand. What's going on here? Did you know that we were oh, yeah, it's magic. It's
part of the wards. Wait, how did you know how to get through the ward?
It came to me in a dream. I saw Frederick come through here.
Right, who's Frederick?
Right.
Frederick Tone.
He's just a mage in training. Good kid.
Okay, you know what? This one's all on you, Engrin. I can't deal with this right now. I can't. And I reach down and I take out my flask.
Maybe
he just found out
Romilda just lightly puts her hand on your arm and kind of pushes it away and kind of out of sight of the mage. Maybe we should just continue to wherever you're taking us. Have this discussion not in the hallway.
I say to Pauline, he just found out he's an Ossia. He's not taking it very well.
You're an Ossia? He steps forwards and this time he reaches and grabs for your chin.
Don't touch me.
So you can,
hold on.
you can step away from it for sure.
Well, no, if he's and I kind of try to pull my head back. Nope, don't do that.
He settles for just moving his head around yours, studying your face.
You like what you see? What's this?
I imagined you'd be taller.
I'm pretty tall already, but that's fine. I don't know if you want me to be some kind of weird mythical giant. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What do you mean? You imagine? Ha! And I kind of throw my head up and trying to look kind of like.
I suppose you do have her nose, kinda.
Wait, so you knew her? You knew?
No, we just.
But you said that.
They're called paintings. You know about paintings, right?
I guess maybe we didn't have any. Did we have any paintings?
I'm sure we had paintings. God, I hope we had paintings.
I'll say you guys could have painting.
Wait, I do? I look like her?
I mean, not really, but kinda. You know, you a little around the eyes and the nose. Not so much in the chin, but anyway, the right, yes. Follow me. And Pauline leads you guys to a small study. There's a couple couches and armchairs around, and the walls are all lined with bookshelves of various thick tomes. They look like a blend of different, like, histories and spell books and whatnot. There's a fireplace in the center wall, and the couches and chairs all arranged around it. A small coffee table, and the room's lit by the wear light as you guys walk in, and Pauline gives a just like backhanded lazy gesture at the fireplace, and it bursts into flames. Right. Make yourselves all comfortable. Tea? Anybody?
Sure. Yeah, I'll have some tea.
You don't happen to have mead, do you?
Not here.
Or ale? Nothing like that? Okay, that's fine.
Don't you have a
Tea, then.
keg?
Here, let me see. There's a cabinet off on one side of the room that he has all his tea making stuff at, and he reaches back behind the cabinet and pulls out a small flask. And he makes tea. He pours a little something extra in your cup, Thiradin,
Up to a good start, Pauline.
and brings over his tea tray, sitting down. You guys choose couches or chairs or...
I sit down wherever...
Couch.
Yeah.
Couch.
Like,
Couch.
wherever I can kind of sprawl out.
Cool. You two can take one couch. Romilda and Dorman and Silva can take the other. And Henry sits down in an armchair, and then Pauline will grab the other armchair and drag it around to face everybody before plopping down and setting the tea tray down at the coffee table. Right, so you all are here to form an alliance.
Yep.
So, okay, excuse me. How did you get out of Grovehold?
We jumped.
We jumped off, yeah.
We jumped off the wall. We found a secret magic room underneath the mill and got some cool shit. Oh, sorry, excuse me. We got some cool stuff. And then we tried to convince the guards to help us leave. And they just, they took us up to the top and kicked us off. Personally, I just jumped because I had a feeling, but they did have to push Thiradin.
Thanks for including that part. Yeah, it was kind of like a fun little suicidal happenstance. And now here we are.
And the, what did you...
We didn't know that there were people besides us.
Yeah, they kind of did a shit job on telling us about the world.
From what I've read, it seems like kind of that was the point, huh?
I guess, but also not the greatest upbringing.
Well, I blame the parents.
Yeah, okay. Look, Pauline.
What?
You're obviously a very wise and powerful man, and we are very, very, very grateful to be here right now. It's kind of a rare thing, I guess, for people to come into Blackcastle, right?
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. Really,
Yeah,
only when somebody is shown to have the appropriate level of ability and thirst for knowledge. There's a whole series of trials. It's a whole thing.
Right, and we're gonna bypass that
Wait,
for now.
you can teach us how to do more magic?
Okay.
If you have the gift.
We've got stones.
I've got I've got a stone of power.
You've got stones. How'd you find these?
We have a whole box of them.
Whole box. Big old box. Yeah.
He's just kind of looking at you guys with anticipation.
We found him in the cool room with all the, the demon-seeking orb and the
Demon-seeking
sword and some.
Well, it wasn't a demon
old healing potions.
orb. It was more of a demon finding, or well, okay, that's the same thing. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it brought the demons to us. Whoops. Kind of maybe started the apocalypse. Not exactly sure. Might have been our fault. Probably not, though.
Yeah, Pauline, their face goes blank, and then he leans back in his armchair and kind of looks up towards one of the ceiling corners, thinking, and goes, "Oh."
I don't think the original planners planned on having people become curious, which is a true failing.
Why would they have one of the trackers with them? That doesn't make... But, that would... Huh.
Wait, did you know what that was? Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes, we've got a few in isolation where they can't be detected back from the war. And
Oh, like this one? And I reach into my backpack and take out the one I have.
the one you have got exploded when a demon...
Oh yeah, but I
landed
have a red demon stone.
Yeah.
That's right. I no longer have our...
You don't have the
cool
orb anymore.
Yeah, it's not the orb.
Yeah, poor orb. Poor orb.
Huh. That's, unfortunate.
Oh yeah, bringing forth the apocalypse sure is unfortunate. Anyway.
They give an unironic nod. Still kind of looking off,
I
thinking.
hate it when that happens. So
now we have to defend ourselves and the continent from...
Yeah, we were
mass
hoping...
destruction, yeah.
We were hoping you guys would be able to make more stones of power.
Make more? No, the mines are far from here, though. We do have an assortment of stones left, and...
How many?
67?
That's probably enough, right? I say sarcastically.
Where are the mines?
Oh, they well, they were to the east of here, up in the mountains. A good bit of travel, a couple days, but well, less than that really if you got horses. But anyways, they
Are there people that still live there?
Not sure. It's been a while since I've...
You guys really don't leave the house, do you?
Really, yeah,
No,
really
there's a lot of
shut-ins.
work to do here. A lot of study.
Is there?
Always more to learn.
Look, Pauline, again, I cannot thank you enough for the wonderful accommodation that you provided thus far. But we really need your help. And I think we should just cut to the point, Because right now, maybe you don't know because you don't go anywhere. But Aston?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a bunch of demons landed there. So they're not far from your gates. And
Oh, Blackcastle will be fine.
But the rest of the lands...
We need to help them. Yes.
so I guess my question is, what can we do in the here and now? If we can't go get more stones,
Or maybe we should go get more stones?
Getting more stones is good, I would say.
Should we...
Let me introduce you to a few people.
Does anyone have an army that we can equip
Sanswick,
with stones?
Draymond. I don't know if we want to be equipping just your layman soldier. I don't know if I want Henry with a stone, but...
Henry's head swivels over at you suddenly.
Henry's pretty sturdy. He proved himself in the last battle.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
came out without a scratch.
I just kind of look at Henry and I kind of shrug and we don't know what the stones do. I mean, maybe you could die.
His eyes widen a little bit as he realizes he has not considered this possibility.
Maybe me and Engrin just got really lucky, and Romilda and
Dorman.
Elford and Dormand.
No,
But
they
maybe
don't-
not you. We don't know.
And probably Pauline. Does Pauline have a stone?
They won't kill you. Yeah, Pauline's got a stone.
Yet. We don't know the long-term ramifications of the stones.
No, we have a pretty good idea. Here, everybody up. Let me introduce you to some people and show you around the place. I'm one of the archmages, but I'm more of a librarian, historian kind of side. But I've got some colleagues that I think might be particularly helpful.
I come from the line of chroniclers. Do you want to see Erithai's journal?
Yes, That would be wonderful. You
How fast?
have his journal?
Yeah, his original journal, yeah. Uh-huh. I took it with me. How fast can you transcribe?
No time at all.
All right. Yeah, want to transcribe it so you have a history of it?
I would love to. He's just kind of rubbing his hands together, excited.
Just give it back to me when you're done, you know? It's a first edition. All right, cool. And I hand it over to him.
He takes it and looks it over, and there's a couple seconds of him just kind of looking down at the book, flipping it open, looking at the inside, starting to read it, and then, Pauline, you were going to introduce us to some people? Oh, yes. Yes, I'll bring you there first. Right this way. And they recast their mage light, and with another lazy wave of their hand, the fireplace goes back out. They lead you all back through a series of corridors. This place is quite big. As you've gone deeper into it, you'll occasionally see down other hallways off on the side somebody else traveling with a mage light above them. After a couple minutes of walking, you guys enter into a circular room. There is a recessed pit in the middle full of dark, rich earth from which a large tree has grown. The trunk of the tree goes up a good 40 feet before the branches and foliage all go out, and it completely fills the room, covering the ceiling entirely, and you can't see whatever's past it.
Is there an iron axe stuck into a stump?
There is not.
Damn it.
But as you guys enter this room,
Reference Riften.
as you guys,
Yeah, I was getting real Radaway vibes.
as you come in closer, you felt an increased magical tingliness, and then as you actually step through the threshold into the room, it's just the hallways go straight in, but walking through the doorway itself, you feel an intense spike up of magic energy up from somewhere above the tree and from the tree itself.
Ooh.
Oh, mystery.
Dun 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 dun.
Hello, listener. This is your editor, Steve. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, it would mean a whole lot to us if you, say, just told a friend, or shared it on social media, or just gave it a like and a review on Apple Podcasts. But, as always, thanks for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next episode.